And the fishy plant man is back in the land of the seven suns with a new staging area. Yep. I thought I'd give you a shot of the whole thing. But this is a little bit cluttered because I got plants, kind of on here. And yeah, the computer's going to come into it too. I thought I would do a little bit of problem plants, like that ponytail, and also show one that is, doing better at least. So we got the ponytails, we got a couple of, those ain't my blooms, but we have a couple of phalaenopsis. This one is doing better and not so well at the same time. We've got a purple passion doing well. One that's not as happy. We've also got somebody that hasn't been seen in a while. The spider plant, airplane plant, whatever you want to call it. It's not really part of the video, and I've only got one, along with the variegated Schefflera. Only got one. I think I found its problem, though. It was browning leaves. I did a video. It was browning leaves and losing them. There's one with only one leaf. That one over there's only got 3. Yeah. Not happy. So, with it, I'm offering more light and less water. I think that is the problem. The variegation, like on this one here, the variegation seemed to be fading just in the time that I've had it. I think that's light. I don't think it was getting enough light, so I think it was dropping the variegation so it could photosynthesize better. I don't think the white photosynthesizes as well. My research seemed to back that up, so crossing my fingers that I'm on the right track. So it's getting more light right here by the window, which isn't open at the moment I'm filming. But typically that window is open so I can get more light. I'm hoping that'll help with the variegation, and less water will help it hang on to its leaves. And then backing up to the ponytail palm, whatever it's called. I like to use common names. This one's doing fairly well. Maybe it could use more light too, but it seems to be doing okay. It's at least not dying. This one has issues. Always forgetting to take something out of the shot. Okay, sorry. Could have probably cleaned up the dirt a little more too. But this one has issues. With it, I noticed that its bulb was buried. I guess it's also called elephant's foot in some circles. And it kind of has a tuberous bulb. Let me swing around kind of here. See that? Before it goes green, that fleshy bulb. Then you got the green trunk. And then it goes into leaves. Well, on this one, it was buried. So I unburied it to start with. And again, I think it might be too much water. So I'm going to, make sure it is more or less dried out before watering, which the I don't know, top of the soil can be deceiving. I've got I'm going to call it a moisture stick. My brain is failing. I guess it decided to go on vacation. So I will call it a moisture stick. I stick it in there. It tells me how moist it is all the way down. I want this to be somewhat dry before I water it. And I'm backing off. I've got 2 fish tanks. If you've seen the other videos, you probably know of the 2 fish tanks. Don't get a lot of views, but that's beside the point. I've got 2 fish tanks. The 10-gallon I feed. A little bit of an experiment. Okay, I feed that with marine aquarium salt. Just a little bit. Not enough to go brackish or salt water. Just a little bit to help with things like fish color and plant growth. For one, it's got plenty of calcium. Calcium's important. Okay, it's not just the NPK. That's got all these things, and plants really kind of came from the ocean. So I think they utilize, a lot more of what's in there. Boron, I believe, is a microelement. Nickel. Just the different things that you can find in the marine aquarium salt. Not aquarium salt, but the marine aquarium salt. And I think it helps fish and plants. But unless you're going saltwater fish and mangroves, you don't need very much. And I thought about backing off. But first, before I back off the levels, I think I'm going to water these plants that ain't doing so well out of the 55, which doesn't get the salt additive. That's kind of the experiment. One tank has it, one tank doesn't. Same water, just one doesn't get the salt. So these ones that are struggling, this one and the other one we're going to get to, the Phalaenopsis is right here. So this one, and this one, not doing as well as its companion. They're all going to move over and get watered from the 55 because they're not doing as well. But the big healthy plants, this one, even this Phalaenopsis, it's got nice leaves. I mean, it's got the damage from the cellophane packing. So far, it's only lost 1 bloom. This one right here in the middle, for some reason, lost that bloom. I don't get it, but that's the one it lost. They're going to continue. I think even the Chef Lara here is going to continue with the regular dosing of marine aquarium salt. And for the last 5 months, see, here's the schedule. Plants, notepad, because this is the notepad file. That's what they've been getting. 1/4 teaspoon salt in tank for plants Friday, January 22nd. And then basically the same thing, but Sunday, February 28th. And then March 23rd, 25th. Is it 6 months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it's 6 months. I thought it was 5 months. I'm sorry, I'm doing this handheld. So those are the dates that they've been fed. I try to get it in that, 20th week. 20th week. That, the 20s of the month. The 20th week. So yeah. Try to stay in the 20s on the day. So, that is that. So the ones that I ain't doing as well will be fed out of the 55 that doesn't get the salt. And I'm hoping this might tell me that I'm somewhere close to where I need to be. It's only 1/4 of a teaspoon. Gonna jerk a little bit, I suppose. But the measuring stick is out. Shouldn't be, but it is. There it is. Next to a plant. Okay, that actually looks a lot bigger than it actually is. But anyway, it's probably not going to focus in any light that you can read it. Yeah, that's the spoon. It's... Yeah, move my glasses, hang on. I'm going blind. Yep. 1/4 teaspoon. 1.25 something milliliters. Okay, so that's enough of that. It's just a measuring device, right? That's all it is. So I hope that this will take care of my issues. Because at first I thought, well, maybe there's some kind of a virus. But if it is, it's attacking very young plants. Okay, that phalaenopsis there is older than the channel, but that's not very old. It's not a very old purple passion. And this one's doing wonderfully. So we're going to try that. And yes, a new staging area. I think with, nicer pots to set these growing pots down into, I'm getting close to something that's worth filming, don't you think? Okay, I like the table. I wasn't going to show off the table, look how nice of a table I got. It's just a table. Yeah, I'll admit, I like the table. Okay, I'll talk to you next time.